Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Talk More Talk channel. And I'm just popping on here to let you know that Talk More Talks is going to be at the Chicago Fest for Beatles fans, and which is next weekend, August 11th through the 13th in Rosemont, Illinois. Tickets are still available at thefest.com, and you can get tickets to see it in person. Hope you will be there. You can also get virtual tickets. Now, just to let you know, if you do that, you can see all the activities, as far as I know, in the main ballroom, but I'm not sure if they are streaming everything. So I don't know if they're going to be cameras in the discussion rooms and that kind of thing. But I believe they are going to be at least streaming the main ballroom activities. But yes, Beetle Eddie, long time no see. Um, so I just thought I would take a minute to let you know where Talk More Talk will be at the fest. Now, when I say Talk More Talk, it's going to be me, Kid O'Toole, and Ken Womack. And we are going to be representing there. And so let me tell you the schedule. I will also post the exact times and locations in in the comments, and I will also put all of this on our Facebook page because it's a lot. So I'm going to be very busy, as will Ken. So let me give you the details, and let you know that if you are not able to attend in person, hi Tony. If you are not able to attend in person, we will be recording everything. So we will have the panels available on our channel, on our streaming platforms, our podcast streaming platforms, and also the panels will be available as kind of cross posted on our good friends channels on Two Legs, on When They Was Fab, and on Toppermost the Poppermost. So you will be able to see these on many platforms. So here we go. Now let me read these off. So Friday night, this is August 11th, will be a late night discussion, which I'm really looking forward to. This will be a Two Legs Talk More Talk crossover panel. We'll be in the Paperback Writer Room at 10 p.m. called The Beatles in the 80s. And this will be with Andy Nicholes, Ken Womack, and me. We're going to be talking about the solo years in the 80s. A lot of times the 80s get kind of dismissed, that the 80s albums tend to be, with the exception, of course, of Tug of War and Cloud Nine and the Wilburys, tend to be kind of dismissed as the sort of the low point in some ways of the 80s years. And we're going to have a discussion saying, is that really true? Are they due for reassessment? And so we're going to discuss this. And so that's what we're going to talk about on Friday night. So join us for a late night discussion. Then on Saturday, this is going to be the big day for me. So I am going to have an author table there. And so if you want to catch me, Saturday may not be the day to do it because I'm going to be living basically in panel rooms that day. So starting at 12 o'clock, I'm going to be on a panel called Fab Four Generations, which will be in Grand Ballroom B. So that's at 12 o'clock. At 1 o'clock, I'm going to be on sort of a master kind of a big master kind of podcasters panel, I guess you could say, master crossover panel with several other podcasters celebrating the 50th anniversary of fans Band on the Run. We're celebrating the 50th anniversary, and that's going to be, I'm going to be there along with Allan Kozinn, Andy Nicholes, and Ed Chen. We're all representing, things we said today, Two Legs, Talk More Talk, but when they was Fab, Toppermost of the Poppermost, it's going to be kind of a massive crossover event. So that will be at 1 o'clock and the SEATAC Room. It'll make sense if you're there. And so we're going to be discussing the legacy, the lasting legacy of that seminal album. At 2:30, there will be an academic view panel, which will be moderated by Ken Womack and Aaron Torkelson Weber, who wrote a terrific book called Beatles, and I believe it's called Beatles and the Historians. I'm not sure if that's the exact title. It's a terrific, terrific book. Same room. 4:15 will be the Talk More Talk panel. Really looking forward to this. We did a round of Wrack Our Brains last year, and it went so well, we decided to do it again. So that will be 4:15 in the SEATAC Room. We are welcoming back our panelists, Ken Womack, of course, along with Chuck Gunderson and Piers Hemmingson. Al Sussman was supposed to be part of our panel as well, and unfortunately, as many of you know, he's not going to be able to join us this time around. He's not going to be at the fest due to health issues, and of course, our thoughts are going to be with him. I'm sure speak for everybody. But we are going to play another fun round of Wrack Our Brains. Of course, you are all welcome, if you're not able to attend the fest, to send in your questions. You can post them right here in the comments, and please, send in your opinion-based questions. Remember, this is not trivia. They can be questions about the Beatles years or the solo years. And so you can post them in the comments right here. If you are coming in person, bring your questions with you. And hopefully we will get to as many as we can. So please bring your questions, have them ready, or just post them in the comments right here. So that's at 4:15 SEATAC Room, Saturday the 12th, and at 5:45 on Saturday, also in the SEATAC Room, there will be a panel of When They Was Fab with Ed Chen, me, and Ken Womack. We're still working on the topic for that, but it will be a lot of fun. So hope you can join us for that. So Saturday is going to be a big day. And then finally, Sunday, August 13th, also in the SEATAC Room at 2 p.m. will be Toppermost the Poppermost with Ed Chen and me. This will be our first panel as our podcast. We're really excited about it. We're going to talk about 1963, and we're going to look at a couple of the American charts, particularly since we are doing this in Chicago, WLS, and particularly nodding to a Chicago radio legend that we lost recently, Dick Biondi. We're really looking forward to that, and talking about, the Beatles' growing impact on the charts. And, they, of course, they haven't impacted the American charts quite yet in 1963, but we're going to talk about the pop landscape and how it looked prior to the Beatles reaching American shores in 1964. So we're really, really looking forward to that. And finally, at 5:40 on Sunday, Beatles media panel, and that's kind of another cross, section of people from all different media, podcasters, radio, you name it. So that should be a lot of fun. So those are all the panels. So as you can see, Talk More Talk will have its own panel, but Kim Womack and I will also be representing Talk More Talk on a number of other panels as well. So it's going to be a very, very, very busy fest. And of course, I will have, as I mentioned, a table there, and we'll be selling my books, free tote with every purchase. There will also be Talk More Talk buttons, brand new ones, not the ones that we've had before, available for everyone who attends our panel. There will also be T-shirts available. We have Toppermost the Poppermost T-shirts, and those will be at Ed Chen's table. So do check those out. We will have plenty of those available, and I think that's everything. So I do hope you'll be there. I'd love to see you in person. And so, oh, terrific. Terrific, May. Look forward to seeing you. And yes, the weaklings, they're always terrific. Um, and no, we do not have t-shirts, Talk More Talk t-shirts yet, Tony. Hopefully we will next year. But we hope to have them soon. And we, fingers crossed. Yes, Tony Roy Orbison did have releases in 1963. Tony, the Untitled podcast on the schedule, that's actually the name. It's another podcast. And that's actually the name of their podcast. It's called Untitled Podcast. That's a completely different show. So that's a completely different thing. So that is everything. So it's going to be a busy, busy weekend. I sure hope to see you all there. If you can't be there in person, as I said, you can get a virtual pass, but you will, of course, be able to see all of this sometime after the fest. We're going to be recording everything, and you will be able to see things on this channel as well as Two Legs and When They Was Fab, Toppermost of the Poppermost, and much more. So be ready. You're going to see a lot of great content. I will be posting pictures as much as I can. But as you can see, it's going to be pretty busy. So I will do the best I can. But hope to see you guys there. Be sure to check out Talk More Talk, our own panel, as well as others. Be sure to post your questions here in the comments, or if you're going to be coming to our panel, bring your own. So hope to see you there. Should be a terrific weekend. Next weekend, August 11th through the 13th. For more information, simply go to thefest.com. See you soon, as Ringo says. Peace and love. Bye-bye.